Hey guys, welcome to the very first video on this channel that isn't not well. Okay, this is more of an update video. This is going to be more of an update video kind of thing. I'm still going to be doing MLP content, but I'm also going to be doing Minecraft content. So, and I'm talking really fast. I'm going to also be doing Minecraft content. Let me know in the comment section below what you want to see from me in terms of MLP or Minecraft, so that way I can work around and figure some stuff out. What we're going to do, as you can see, I just got done watching a video already of this little barn. What's the guy's name? Barnaby Dixon. He did his little puppet thing with the Wellerman and whatnot. We're going to watch a Sad-ist animation called Hoghunt. Here on YouTube. It's about, obviously, Sad-ist. It's about this SMP called the Dream SMP, and I have watched this before, but I want to watch it a second time so I can see if I can pick out some details that I didn't see the very first time I watched it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I really like the way she draws. It's so neat.
You're like a ghost. You're haunting me.
This fills it.
Just like a ghost. You're haunting me.
The only thing that works in this world is that you treat others as they treat you.
Yeah, that's true.
Those that have treated me with kindness, I will repay that kindness tenfold. And those that treat me with injustice.
Okay, this is a really nice shot of Tubbo and the Butcher Army. I have been keeping up with the Dream SMP lore, and I really like the idea of the Butcher Army being something that Quackity made and that Tubbo was kind of somewhat manipulated into being part of. Because, honestly, Tubbo as a person loves destruction, but he doesn't like to go out of his way to harm people. So you have Fundy, who just wants to do his best, Tubbo, who is the president of the country called Lamanberg, Quackity, who is, I think at this point, would be considered the vice president, and we have Ranboo over here in the back, the half Enderman guy. Really good. Like, honestly, I like his character the most out of all these different designs here. He's just along for the ride. So let's keep going.
That use me,
Just like a ghost.
that hunt me down, that hurt my friends.
You're haunting me.
I shall repay that injustice 1,000 times over.
Let's talk about Technoblade for a second. He's one of the characters that I find to be the most brutal in this entire series because of the fact that he goes to unbelievable lengths to get revenge. And spoiler alert for what happens later in the SMP, this is one of those things where he just goes ham after what happens to him. Let's go.
Hey, big you! Look what I found.
I just like that. Sorry, stop it again. Just keep talking about it. Tubbo is one of those characters that I really, because it's Minecraft, obviously, block people. But with this, Tubbo seems more like a guy that wants to get business taken care of. He wants things taken care of. Because at this point, Tommy's been exiled by Tubbo, but later on, you come to think, later on, you come to find out that Tubbo really didn't want to, Tubbo didn't want to do this in the first place. But he's just wanting to get stuff done so they can finally be at peace with what goes on in Lamanberg. Let's continue. Oh, Phil's a little
the plan
scared.
is simple. We find and we kill Technoblade.
There's no other way. I choose blood!
No! Oh no! Big you, do something! Big you! Stop! Stop!
You get away from that horse, Quackity.
Dude, okay. Again, stopping again. I love the animation. There's so much effort put into the animation here. It's so cinematic. There's one thing I can't get out of my head with Sad-ist animations, and that is the fact that they go through all of this effort to make these look as cinematic as possible. Imagine if these were in color. Imagine the lighting of this thing. I could totally get with, because takes place in like a winter climate, just a snowy backdrop to this. This would be so cool colored. This right here, if I were to find someone to color it for me, I could have this as my wallpaper. That's how epic this frame right here looks, and just about any other frame that you get from this looks really cool.
Technoblade, drop everything, or I'm going to kill this horse right in front of you.
Hold on, let's go back there a little bit. Let's go back just a little. That was YouTube, sorry. I couldn't find the frame.
You actually got him.
Phil,
Phil, what did they do to you?
Oh man.
Technoblade has robbed our country of everything that made it special, of everything that defined.
Oh, there goes Dream and puns. That's puns, isn't it? I think that's puns. This is really cool. Excellent character detail, excellent character detail in terms of how reactions would work, and that's with Ranboo. Totally fine. Wasn't going to attack anybody. Puns attacked him. He attacks back, as an Enderman would in Minecraft.
Big you, pull the lever! Pull the lever, Big you!
Okay. That little guy right there, not the totem, not the totem, but the character behind him, the character that came before that, the one holding the sheep. Let's go back just a little bit so we can see him. That is Ghostbur. We've seen, if you have seen the other Sad-ist animations, you will know that Wilbur Soot died, obviously, and this is Ghostbur. He looks a hell of a lot creepier than I would have ever imagined. Ghostbur is one creepy motherfucker in terms of appearances. Like, he looks like someone we're familiar with. We followed their story up until this very moment, and this is what he looks like, coming back as a ghost. And, oh my god, he has blue blood. Now, that could be symbolism for anything. I don't know if that's blood or not. It might just be blue dye. But if it's blood, that could be a sign that he was sort of like a royalty kind of presence, you know, because of all that. But Ghostbur, creepy ass looking character, with just the blacked out eyes. Let's continue. Okay, stopping again. The animation of Techno being revived by the totem and dying, it's absolutely brutal. I wonder if, because I think I saw that it was like stitching him back together. Let's watch that. It stitched him back together, literally taking the pieces of him that were crushed underneath that anvil, which an anvil would have crushed his head. Let's be honest. Stitching him back together so he's completely fine. Let's continue. There's Dream. Lower that some more. He's so cocky, I love it. Another, hold on. Another little bit of attention to detail when it comes to character animation is that Quackity's not known to be a PvPer. He's not known to be a fighter, and yet here he is trying to fight Technoblade, thinking that he's gonna win this because Technoblade doesn't have all the equipment that he needs. Quackity has way better materials than Techno here, which just goes to show that even in a game, that it's not the armor that makes the man. It is literally the man that makes the man. Let's go. Foreshadowing into Las Nevadas coming up soon. I mean, we've already seen Las Nevadas, but still. Ooh. Has a little too much trust for Tommy, considering what happens later. Just make Technoblade the creepiest character, second creepiest character in the entire SMP. Honestly, I think that's amazing, because that little stinger image, I love them little stinger images, because, hold on, I'm gonna go at playback speed, we're gonna go all the way down to 0.25. He got blood on his hands, lots of red on his ledger, and murderous intent in his eyes, and I love it. There's a reason that Technoblade's my favorite character in the entire Dream SMP, because of stuff like this. Now, I'm not saying that other characters aren't really cool, but Technoblade has to be my favorite just because he's so brutal, and clearly, there's something not quite right about him. The Dream SMP Hoghunt. I love it. I really do love it. You love to see it. You really love to see it. I keep looking over to the side because my other monitor, I'm keeping a track on it, seeing what time I have. But I really do love it. It's amazing. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff down there. Check all this stuff out. I'm going to link this in the description down below. Without further ado, this is Thunderblur, and I'll see you all in the next video.